Man, oh man. All right. So what time is it? It's 4:46. I've been up since about 2 o'clock in the morning. My daughter woke up in the middle of the night, which is kind of rare for her. She's 21 months. Got her back down, checked my phone, as we tend to always do in the middle of the night, check my YouTube studio notifications, and someone commented on a video, because I did a live stream on Korg Gadget 2 yesterday, and someone commented the news that I've been waiting years to hear, that Korg Gadget 3 is now a thing. Whew. Okay. I'm super excited. I couldn't go back to sleep. I came downstairs. I want to use the app. I want to have you guys watch me do like a first impressions on it. And so let's do that. I'm tired right now, but I am so excited to see what's new in my favorite app. Let's bring this down a little bit. All right, so let's start off by reading the differences or the updates on what's new. All right, so what's new, version 6.0.0. More powerful than ever. Quickly turn your ideas into music. Korg Gadget 3 is now available. Awesome. New gadgets, Santa Ana guitar and Sydney sampler. So we have a sampler in here now. Incredible. What else? Improved user interface, making the workflow more intuitive than ever. A genre select function that allows you to create songs from your favorite patterns. 5 new IFX insert effects, including an 8-band EQ, transient shaper, stereo image, auto pumper, pitch shifter. The play page, easy arpeggiator use, and chord entry. A whole new sound browser that lets you select gadgets by timbre you want, and AUV3 support on iOS, allowing gadgets to be used in other music apps like GarageBand and Logic Pro. Okay. I think most people out there are going to be most excited about that last one, because most people out there don't like the workflow of Gadget, but they like the sounds on it, and they don't like this vertical thing. I've done a few videos on why I love Korg Gadget 2 so much. You can check those out on my channel if you want after you're done watching this video. But I am at home in Korg Gadget, and I'm just excited to check these things out. So let's go ahead and do that. As we go along, I'm going to talk about things, because I know Gadget 2 intricately, like extraordinarily well. So there are things over the years that I've discovered that I want or wanted in the app. And let's just dive in. Okay, first time seeing this. Exciting stuff ahead. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I do need to do here is I need to set up screen record, as a matter of fact, because you guys are not going to hear what's happening. So let me see something here. Microphone on. I think if I do a clap, the spike would come here. The spike would come here. Now, if I come back in here, turn microphone off, I think this is how we want to be. So let's go ahead. So first off, when I go into Gadget, I usually like going in here and opening a project. Frozen? What's going on? We're gonna assume that's okay. Hang on. Gadget 3. Let's relaunch. And let's try opening. Okay. So I am no longer excited. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah. So I can't open a project in Gadget. Hey, what's going on, guys? Future Kevin here. So I figured out the issue with the open thing there. So you have to just let it sit, like hit the open and like let it sit for a little bit. I have like a ton of music, as I mentioned in the video, so it just must have taken a second to sort of catalog and do its thing. So yeah, now I'm back to being happy. All right, back to the video. So my excitement level diminished immediately. I'm sure they're going to come out with an update probably soon. Another update fixing this, but let me just turn this volume down a little bit, or turn this down and hit play. All right, so we have that going, but what if we went to like a new project? Okay, so we're gonna do a new project and we're gonna go in here. Don't know why I can't open projects yet, so we'll have to figure that out because that's not cool. But let's talk about this first. All right, so we have these gadgets that are laid out differently. We have your drum stuff right up here. We have your bass guitar stuff right here, synths, keyboards, audio, and MIDI. So right off the bat, having the ability to check sounds by timbre, by sound, this is major because there are, you know, there are, I don't know, piano or keyboard sounds in many different gadgets. And while I somewhat enjoyed that workflow of like picking a gadget and then just like, you know, checking the sounds that are in there, I think this is going to be major to be able to find and even audition sounds. And I want to see how this exactly works because I'm not entirely sure by this. So these give you, I guess these are all of the sounds here, right? But then if you were like, okay, I want some type of analog sound, analog bass sound, these are all the analog bass sounds. And if you select it, okay, it selects that sound as expected. And then you hit plus and it brings you right back in here. Very cool. So, and these are all, as you can see, in different, these are in different, you know, oh, hang on. I wasn't trying to do that. What do you call it? Different gadgets. Okay. So you can scroll. So some of these are locked because I don't have them purchased yet. So we'll have to explore if I want to purchase some more gadgets. Certainly that sampler one, I think I might have to just get immediately because, you know, bringing my voice in and yeah, chopping samples or that type of thing is I'm very, 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 very curious about. So yeah, you can, you're like, oh, I like that. Let me hit that, and then you get that sound. So that's big. That's a big deal. Again, plus if we were like, so these are, you know, it's you can only select one, which makes sense, like one type. Like some other apps to me get maybe even a little bit confusing where there's like subgenres and stuff like that. So I don't know if I actually love that. You have world here, which is cool. So you have world plucked. These are all okay, Darwin. But why are these hidden? I have Darwin. Maybe everything. Okay, I don't know. I have to look at that. I guess there's some other things you can purchase in Darwin, perhaps, which I'll have to look at. So this is Chord. Yeah, so that's cool. You change colors over here now, which is kind of interesting and cool, I guess. So you can do custom color, and you can change the color of like the, let me see if I go back. Yeah, of the track, which is cool. What else? So say if we wanted to go in and do this new, I'm going to probably just be jumping around because, again, this is like first impressions kind of deal. So you guys are seeing me. Let me get this magic mind on deck. Here, let's get a little energy focus a little bit here, you know, going through this. Otherwise, I'll be jumping all over the place. Okay, good. So genre select. So you can go in here, and I guess this is a way to start songs off. So let's see, Soul of House. Okay, so we're in Soul of House. How does this work? So this is like some type of loop-based thing. Let's explore this and see what's up. I think you can add stuff to this. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's talk about this for a sec. So, this is, I think, gonna be a major deal. Big deal. Okay, so we now have these sounds in here. I'm not someone who enjoys. I mean, that sounds dope to me, right? But it's like, damn, I didn't make that. But those sounds are there. The sounds are already selected. I could make something that sounds like that by hitting plus, coming into this new section, turning on loop, and then going to town and like doing my own. Wait, where's this sound at? That's weird. Anyway. Basically, you have like a template that you can use this as a template, which is awesome. And I wonder if they'll continue to add more stuff over time, like different packs there, which is interesting. I wonder if they'll be able to eventually have, I guess, people create their own template packs or something, which would be also interesting, I think. So these are all set to one shot. Yeah, as expected. Yeah, okay, so that's a big deal, right? So let me I don't want to save this. I want to explore this a bit more. If I go into, I like this soul house thing. Yeah, let's explore this a bit more. That's so cool. That's really cool. And the other thing that's really good about this is for people who are curious about checking out Gadget for the first time. They now have some ideas for inspiration on what this app is capable of producing. So I think that's a really big deal. To understand the sonic capabilities. It's not unlike, and also sorry, the mic wasn't like positioned right where it should be, but it's not unlike like on a keyboard or piano, digital piano, having that audition button to like get a idea of what the sound is capable of. So that's pretty cool. So if I go back to new, let's go to, I was trying to check this open section because you could rename projects now. But we got to. I don't want it to freeze up again. But we'll explore that a bit more. So if I go here, so you can change your destination. So what does that mean? So you can save stuff to iCloud Drive on device. That's cool. I'm going to say, okay, we're starting a new project. And so it looks like when you start a new project, right off the bat. Let me actually close this out and see if what I think I just saw is what I indeed just saw. So it looks like it launched. Okay, new project. Let me say again, new. Okay, so it launches with whatever screen that you prefer being on. Maybe for now, for a change of pace, I'm going to start using this for my search stuff. Again, yeah, being able to sift through stuff this way is, I think, a big deal. You can also just kind of go through all the different sounds, right here. Within a gadget. So let's go to like vocoder. So you're like, okay, I like that. So you hit that. So let's start talking a little bit about some of the other, features in here, right? So when you launch this, you have now this gadget section. You have 3 different pages, which I think is also a big deal because I didn't necessarily love the way effects were set up. Like, this screen, to do effects within this screen, it kind of seemed a little bit counterintuitive, right? It kind of takes you out of the mix, so to speak, right? You used to hit this button here, and then it would bring up like a little section, and it just wasn't cool or fun, in my opinion. But now hitting this button brings you here, and also you can get there from within the gadget. And so let's kind of maybe at this point start making something. So let's see, we're gonna go to tempo. We're gonna bring the tempo down. And as we go ahead, I want to talk about some things as well, just like that jump out to me. So thing number one is the ability to set a default template for any new project. So for me, I would love to be able to have a new project, when you launch it, be set to default, where it's like, okay, I want all projects to start at 90 BPM. I want all of them to start with maybe 4 tracks that are already set up. I want all of them to start with a specific drum that I like, and et cetera, and I want them all to be 4 bars rather than having to do it each time. So that's one thing that I don't know if this has, and I'm curious to see. I don't think it does, because I didn't see it in the sample, in the thing over there before, like the update list of all the new features and stuff. So that's item 1. Item 2 is, okay, let's think about this. So we're in MIDI mode here. This is working. I have my OP1 obviously sitting here. So we can use this as a keyboard already, which is as expected. Let's check out the transport stuff. Transport is probably going to work just as normal. So we're going to do like play pause is this button. I think it's already set. I already have it kind of set, I think. Actually, hang on. This is set for that, and then stop is going to be there. Record is here. Loop. I don't know. Loop is, what is loop going to be on here? This, I guess? I don't know. Loop is here. I think I had that set to loop. Cool. Metronome we know is this. And then let's get out of here. So that's cool. I really want to be able to adjust levels and have this, or like basically get MIDI mapping for levels. I know that you need a Korg like native device, they say native MIDI keyboard or something. I have my eyes on that key stage. I am going to get it. I think I'm pretty positive I want that. I have to figure out if the 49 or the 61 key makes more sense. But now with this new update on here, it just kind of gives me a little bit more of a reason to want that, or to be able to have this setup that I think will be a lot of fun. I'm not going to dive into it just yet. I'm going to like mess with this configuration here. But yeah, being able to MIDI map your other things as well. Okay, so sliders, yes, right, for mixing, but also mute and solo. Like, give me the ability to do mute and solo on here, and MIDI map those. I don't think you can do that. MIDI input mode advanced and transport CC MIDI sync. Yeah, I don't think you can. But okay, so that's another thing. And then let's go back in here. So there's the effects section, which I mentioned, which we'll look at. There's also this play section, right? So let's explore this a little bit. So this is supposed to be like an arpeggiator. Yeah, arpeggiator. And then I wonder if there's a hold option on here. Let's see. So these are different. Okay. Key sync. I don't even know if I care about the arpeggiator that much. I'll maybe check it out a little bit more, but I don't know if I care about that too much personally. Chord mode. So you can do some chords on here. Let's explore this a little bit. So chromatic chords. Now, let me see. There's another thing. The scale mode. Okay, chord on, chord off. What does that mean? So you can turn chords on for any gadget perhaps now, which is another new thing, which is interesting. So here's another area that I personally, as a piano player, would like to see. I would like to have the option to have like maybe a standard on-screen keyboard, or if not standard, just not have it default to. And actually, let's see if that actually maybe happens. I have no idea. Let's see if I go to new project, and I'll finish saying what I'm saying right now. But essentially, when I'm bringing a sound into the mix, like I'm like, all right, let's go to plugged. Okay, cool. I want that sound. Now, when I go here, this keyboard is set to Dorian. What if I want all my keyboards to just be set to a certain way by default, right? I want to see every key. First of all, I don't want certain keys not on there. So something like this, I want every step, right? And obviously on like, I was just going to say like, okay, now I want that, yes, but at the same time, the reason that they do, however they had it before, is that it's easier to play on a smaller screen. You might not be able to fit all keys comfortably. When I had my 12.9 inch, that was a different story there. But I would like the ability to have just a keyboard by default, so I'm not stuck in a certain scale. That's personal preference there for sure. All right, so what else is here that we are really excited about actually? Is there anything else to kind of check out here? Let's go back to the App Store really quick. And then I think what we'll do to end the video is kind of just make a song on the fly here and kind of see. So, the gadgets. Obviously, I need to get. So here's another thing. This is more of a me problem. I wasn't even sure if I wanted to talk about this in here or not. But I think I want to get a relationship set with someone at Korg who handles and deals with Gadget, because I, as you know, love this app immensely, but this is like the only iOS app that I can think of that I use regularly or have used even a little bit that I wasn't able to get in touch with like a developer to do a giveaway and to maybe have some more of these gadgets unlocked for myself, right? I put a lot of money into the app, of course, already, and make a lot of content. And this is not a thing where they have to do anything. Like I'm so far from that, like I don't want to expect anything from anyone. I just want to kind of stay in my lane and do my thing. And when there's value added from my end to a company, I would not even expect, but it would be cool, right, to have that type of thing noticed, and then like has been the case with any other company. But in this particular scenario, I haven't been able to get in touch with anyone from Korg. But yeah, it would be cool to, like, if you go to lists, like, okay, let's see, there's these three that I don't have yet, right? There's Otori and Stockholm and Sydney, which just came out. There's Santa Ana, which just came out. What else in synths? There's probably a few here. These two I don't have these, right? Semi-modular, Pompeii and Memphis, gadgets from Korg Module. I have this, I thought, Module Pro. I don't have this Wave Station. So the long and short is it would be cool to get access to the rest of the ones that I didn't buy. I probably put, I don't know, $100 or something into this app, probably, right? I mean, with all the gadgets that I bought over the years. But if not, I'll probably just buy it, and that's okay as well. But I would like to do a giveaway, right? I would suspect that there's probably many gadget users out there who don't have all or even as many as they would want, because they are expensive. $10 per plugin that's significant money. Now I'm curious to know if I have them on here, does it cross over to being able to use it with something like Ableton now, which I think you were able to use this as VST before, I thought, and now I think just AUV3 is a thing with this. I'm not entirely sure. Part of me feels as though I want to purchase Sydney now. I reached out to Korg again, not even, I haven't talked to them in a while actually, but I reached out to them, I guess we could say again, because I have spoken to them in the past, just to see about if they're interested in partnering, right? And if I don't hear back in like a day or two or something, then I'll probably end up just buying Sydney, because I am super curious about this loop sampler machine. So yeah, so that is cool. What else do we want to kind of look at here really quick before we kind of go into just some. All right, so there's this loop off thing, which from what I see, it's doing the same thing that this does. Loops down here, but now you can loop up there. Okay, cool. What about any of the function settings? Let me go into function. Yeah, scene. So this kind of looks about the same. The other thing, is metronome volume here, which is good because sometimes I got dark, and you have light and dark mode. That's just for the setting stuff. Okay, that's fine. Bluetooth MIDI, cool. So the other thing too is song management. So over the years, I've like accumulated a lot of different songs, of course, on here. And first of all, you weren't able to rename, so that's a major thing. Like I had to go into a song, I had to take note of what the name of the song was, and if I wanted to rename it something else, I had to save it as, create the new name for it, and then go back in to open and then delete the previous name, right? So there's not two of the same song with different names, and that kind of sucked. I didn't like having to do that. So now I believe if this was working right, because open was not working there, I'm gonna hit it again just to see. Yeah, so something is up. So they're gonna have to look into this, right? I don't know if anyone else is experiencing this, but as of now, I cannot open any of my old songs on here, which is an issue. Import, export, new from genre select. So in any case, let's explore and let's make something now and see if it comes out good or bad. And everything that's made is not always good, especially when you're on the that's the thing. When I'm doing these like videos like this, even though we're not live streaming right now, it's still like different than if it was just me just without everything on, right? Like in terms of what's made, that's like a poor way of making an excuse that what I'm about to lay down right now is not going to be good. But let's find out together if that's indeed what happens or not. Also, let me just go in here really quick and see if I need an update on my iPad. Nope, 17.2. Okay. Yep, they just need to fix that open thing. All right, so maybe we'll start something out with this genre select thing, and maybe we will. I don't know where we want to go. Let's go here. Okay. I like that. That was sounding pretty cool. So we have something here. Now there was only 4 of those. This is kind of interesting too. There's like 4 of those things, like 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, or 5 maybe, and there are 7 like tracks here. So I guess I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess some of them are combined, obviously, but. Interesting. All right, so we have that going. So let's just go here and let's try to make something of my own. again, I don't know what. Am I nervous? It just feels, yeah, it just feels like forced. But I'm gonna do it anyway, just because. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Enough speaking, Kevin. Let's get some music going here, and let's get a little metronome going. Actually, metronome is this, right? Boom, boom. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Is that toggling? No. Okay. Hang on. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, wait. So I'm curious, why is that? Okay, we got to be in easy mode, I guess. I think that's what was happening. Yeah, there we go. All right, real quick, hang on. We got to go into OP1. We got to go into here. We got to go into velocity and turn that into soft. Why do I have an accent all of a sudden? All right, there we go. All right, play. As we go along, we're going to express things that I just have to kind of say as well. So in order to increase the length of a bar, of a measure, like to add bars to it, this plus button is not it. Right? There needs to be something to get, and I hope I'm not like complaining. I mean, no, you know, I've been in this space for too long. It's not complaining, right? It's excitement for the new app. It's free for the update, which is, thank you guys for that. That's a big deal. But yes, okay. Look how small that is. This is an iPad. You have to tap that. You have to tap that. That's what she said. Why? There has to be a way to do this better and a way to duplicate a bar. You know, like even right now, like, okay, I want to go from 4 bars to just 1 bar. Well, how do I do it? I'll have to go to function, I think. And I have to go over here to hit 1. And I mean, that's another way too, right? To just function and just tap it, I guess. But yeah. Okay. Now we're at 4 bars. Now we have to remember what I was trying to do. See, I done messed it up. Let's undo that. We gotta be like that. Okay. We gotta be on 8 bars, not 4. Try that again. Where are my sounds at on this one? I don't understand that. So there's no sound coming in here. I don't know. I just don't get that one right there. User. I don't know, but that's fine. Okay. 30 minutes, 35 minutes, I think is enough time for this video to serve its purpose, I think. Let me know if you guys are interested in the giveaway below in the comments. Drop me like what gadget you would most be interested in for a giveaway. And let's see if we can get that going at some point in the next couple of weeks, where I can give a certain number of these away, with support from Korg, and maybe even make it, I don't know, maybe make it so like whoever wins, I can maybe give 10 away or something would be awesome, or 20 even, or something like that to start the new year. And if you win, you get to choose which gadget you want. So you don't, I'm not like giving away Santa Ana, or maybe they want to promote the latest, one of the latest ones, and I'm giving 10 copies away of each of the 2 newest ones that just came out. I'm not sure. I'll see, about getting in touch with them. But let me know if you guys would be interested and which gadget you most be interested in. And let me also know what feature or features you're most excited about in the latest update, and what else you would like to see in this amazing platform to make music. All right, so I'm not going to go back to bed now. This is going to be a long day. I'll bet 2 o'clock. So I have a son on the way in April. It's coming, and this is my wife has really been holding it down. She's been incredible. This is the first time in a while that I've been up in the middle of the night, and we're going to be doing a lot of that in the coming months. So this was, I guess, a rude reminder of what's to come. But life is good. Feeling excited about everything going on, and I appreciate you guys, the Khordmeisters out there. Is that what we're going with? Khordmeisters? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Enjoy the app. Happy music making. Peace.